from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
Henrico officials recognize some of the county's best-kept properties and what you should know about elder abuse in Henrico County. We'll tell you about those stories and others in today's Henrico News Minute. It is Thursday, June 29, 2023. It's brought to you today by Henrico County.
And now for the news.
The Keep Henrico Beautiful Committee recently selected winners in its annual awards program that recognizes properties that are well landscaped and highlight best practices for soil and water conservation and garden habitats. The winners of the Land Lover Award and the Clean Business Award were honored at Tuesday night's Henrico Board of Supervisors meeting. Land Lover winners were J.T. and Betty Millard of the Brooklyn District, the Conboy family of the Fairfield District, Diane Moxley in Three Chopped, Vince and Kelly Brooks of the Tuckahoe District, and Sarah Jordan in the Varina District. The Lynn Haven School in Varina was the winner of the Clean Business Award. Well, cases of elder abuse in Henrico have been on the rise in the past decade, but statewide efforts to stop them have increased recently. Earlier this month, Virginia organizations commemorated World Elder Abuse Awareness Day on June 16th. It's the first time that has been recognized statewide. The Virginia Center on Aging and VCU's Health Sciences Department held an online training event to inform professionals about how to help elders access resources and how to identify, investigate, and pursue justice for those who have experienced abuse. Henrico's Adult Protective Services Division has investigated more than 1,000 cases of alleged elder abuse during the past two most recent 12-month periods. Henrico Police Domestic Violence Coordinator Beth Bonnewell said during the online event that including forensic nurses and healthcare-based violence prevention staff on elder abuse multidisciplinary teams helps provide a safe environment for victims to come forward and helps bring criminals to justice. You can read much more about this topic and find resources that are available right now on our website, henricocitizen.com. Virginia Department of Health inspectors said of one Henrico restaurant this week, quote, employees at this facility have continuously failed to demonstrate knowledge and abilities to operate a food establishment, end quote. You can find out which restaurant this was in this week's edition of Our Restaurant Watch. It's a complete look at recent restaurant inspections throughout the county. You can find that on henricocitizen.com. A whole host of new laws will take effect when the new fiscal year begins in just a few days on July 1st. One of them that drivers should be aware of is the need to slow down and move over if possible for all stationary vehicles on the side of the road that are displaying hazard lights, warning signs, or flares. Virginia's Move Over law currently protects drivers of police and emergency vehicles that are parked on the side of the road with their flashing lights on, but this expansion of the law drew wide bipartisan support in the General Assembly during the most recent session. Between 2016 and 2020, 28 people were killed in the state in crashes while outside of a disabled vehicle. The new law says that a driver on a 4-lane road must proceed with caution and, if it's reasonable, change lanes as they pass stationary vehicles displaying the proper warning signs. But if changing lanes would be unreasonable or unsafe, a driver can proceed with caution and maintain a safe speed for highway conditions. Failure to do that could lead to an infraction that carries a fine of up to $250. An 11-year-old from Glen Allen has been chosen by the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation to join a delegation of peers and celebrity advocates in Washington, D.C. next month. Carson Owen will follow in the footsteps of his older sister Cameron, who attended the same children's conference as a delegate 10 years ago. Owen will join more than 160 other youngsters July 9th through 11th at the event, meeting with members of U.S. Congress and other decision makers to inform them of the role they can play in supporting the type 1 diabetes community. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by Henrico County. Henrico County is now hiring. You can visit henrico.us/jobs to view a complete list of all opportunities, full and part-time, that are currently available. To learn more about Henrico's commitment to its employees and the Henrico Way, and find out why Henrico Recreation and Parks Recreation Manager Adam Schwartz says, quote, "No matter what your passion is, there's a place with the county for you," end quote. That's henrico.us/jobs.